Hey guys, back doing another vlog, and I want to apologize for being gone so long. I did not mean for that to happen. I have been a very bad host. What can I say? When you get rich and build your business, be a better example than me. So, we're following up on how to get listed on Google. We had the 4 industries that I had listed on my board in the back here. So I'm going to expound on that today. Trusty dry erase marker. So we had our 4 industries that I put up here before. We had the 5 blogging sites, 5 bookmarking sites, 5 social sites, and the 5 video hosting sites. Okay, so next step here, essentially you're going to pick one out of each of those. Remember, the goal here is to get onto Google. So Google does a scan of all of the entire internet, as you know. Predominant websites, such as YouTube, such as WordPress, such as Facebook, those get special priority, so to speak. So if you have something that's listed on Facebook, Google's more likely to pick that up than they are if you have something that's listed on Joe Schmo's website, right? So the idea for beginners is you need to start with the dominant websites. And it's not even that Google gives them special priority, it's that they've earned it. Facebook is so huge, they're a force to be reckoned with. So technically all Google is doing is it's looking for keywords and it's looking for backlinks. Backlink is something where you have a link to your site. So if I go to Facebook and I post my web address to my website, that's a backlink because it's a link to my website on an area of the internet other than my website. It links back. It's a backlink. So to keep things boiled down to the basics, Google's looking for backlinks and it's looking for keywords. Keywords is something that I haven't gotten into yet. A lot of people start with that. I don't like to start with that. But keywords basically is what you are actually typing into the Google search field. So if I type in how to make money online, then that's a key phrase. If I type in gorillas, or if I type in zoos because I want to see where the zoos are in my city, then that's a keyword, okay? Like I said, I'm going to get into keywords later. The reason why I've listed these 4, they actually work together. Most people start, when it comes to social sites, they start with Facebook and Twitter. I want to start with Google+, which is a social site, just like Facebook and Twitter. And what I'm going to teach you here is how to make these 4 industries work together. I want to teach you how to use them in the way that Google wants you to use them. It's going to help you to show up in Google. One thing I noticed right away when I was starting all this is that I would have a video up on Dailymotion. That's one of my video sites. And I would have something up on Facebook. That exact same video, that exact same post, I had it on Google Plus and on YouTube. Well, guess what ranked in Google? The Google Plus site. Duh, right? That's their social site. They want to build Google Plus up to the size of Facebook and the popularity of Facebook. So, I wasn't using my business smarts because here I was trying to plug away at Facebook like everybody teaches you to do. Well, Google, I mean, let's be honest, this is a business. So this isn't going to be fair. So they ranked my exact same posting I had on Google+. My Facebook one, I couldn't find it anywhere on the Google search site. So we're going to start with what Google wants you to start with, okay? Because remember, you're using this to get people to come to you. So it doesn't matter if you like Google+ or not. This is a way for you to show up on Google. So the first thing we want to do is we make a video. So you're going to go to YouTube. Now the reason why I'm linking, so you've got the 4 industries. I'm linking one site from each of those industries. One video site, one social site, one blogging site, and one bookmarking site. 4 different websites you're going to do in a day. And you're going to do it every day. But it's going to be way easier than you think, because you're putting the same thing on every website. Now, let's say you go do a video because you're selling a product. Or you're like me and you're an entrepreneur online, you just want people to find you. Go ahead and do your video on YouTube, okay? Google owns YouTube. So the first one I'm showing you is Google Plus for the social site, YouTube for the video site. Now, go look at the blogging sites I had listed up there on that whiteboard on my last post. They were WordPress, Blogger, Tumblr, Squarespace, and TypePad. Now, if I'm going with the companies that Google owns, because that's what Google's going to look at first, because they're going to be biased and give people an advantage who are on their sites, then which blog site am I going to go to? Any ideas, any guesses out of WordPress.org, Blogger.com, Tumblr.com, Squarespace, or TypePad? Any ideas? Google owns Blogger. So as far as bookmarking sites now, you can take your pick. Google doesn't own any of these here that I know of. I want to stay away from Pinterest for today because that's a little more complicated of a bookmarking site. So just say you're using BizSugar or Faviki. So today's assignment consists of these 4 sites, okay? One from each industry. One video hosting site, one social site, one blogging site, and a bookmarking site. And remember what a bookmarking site is. I said that in the last post. It's just basically a way to keep your, you've got something on your browser that's called favorites. This is a way to keep your favorites online so that you can access your favorites from any computer, anywhere. Okay? It's like the cloud. It keeps your favorites in the cloud. So, guess what that does? Gives you a backlink. If you make a favorite your website, or better yet, the URL address for your video, that's what you're going to do. You're going to bookmark your own video to create a backlink. Okay? When you make your video, you're not gonna believe how quick this is. There's a thing right under the YouTube video that says share. You click Google Plus because they own it. That's right there, and instantly it's shared to your Google Plus account. So now your video is already on Google Plus. You haven't done anything but click a button. When you go to Blogger, what you want to do is you want to write just a paragraph. Just keep it short and sweet of what your video is about, and then you want to leave a link back to the video. Okay? And then Faviki, I already explained what you do for as far as bookmarking sites go. So that's it today, short and sweet. I hope you picked something up in terms of just using some common sense business smarts, a way to please Google to get yourself listed. You've now got 4 prominent sites, 3 out of the 4 owned by Google. You're sure to show up on a Google search when people search for whatever it is you're selling. Now, that does get more into keywords, and we will be discussing that in a future video. But I hope you enjoy this because it really is relevant. A site from each industry, very important. A Google search searches all industries. They're not just with horse blinders. They don't just search social sites. And if you're not in all the industries, then Google's not going to list you, quite frankly. They're not going to just list people who are only in one niche. They're going to, the people that are on the first, second pages of Google are people that are all over the web. That's why it's very important to get at least 1 entry into each industry. So we'll leave it at that for today, and then we'll come back and see you soon. Bye now.